When I first was interested in joining Partnership Milwaukee, it was mostly a sense of excitement because I really wanted to have some of these deep conversations about diversity, about some of the barriers that exist in Milwaukee, and really understand how can we collectively overcome them. But I will say I did have a little bit of reservation and fear going into the program with being paired with someone who was supposed to be completely different from me or coming from a different walk of life. I think I really wanted my partner to be someone that would be non-judgmental, would really welcome the different identities that I have, and have an open dialogue about some of the issues that affect us personally and as a part of the community. And it does require a lot of vulnerability being in Partnership Milwaukee, and you're not only required to be vulnerable yourself, but you're asking that of your partner. And I was a little worried maybe that wouldn't be matched, but I think overall I was just really excited of what the potential and opportunity was in my involvement with the program. My partner was Katie Marks, and they're really an incredible individual, and I'm very thankful for the partnership that we had. One thing that I loved about Katie, and continue to love to this day, is really their willingness to be open and honest about their experiences and the identities that they hold. And that included, difficult conversations about privilege and oppression, and how that really creates who we are in this world and how we have to be actively willing to change the things that are creating barriers for others. And I was always able to have that conversation with Katie, and I really appreciated her vulnerability in terms of speaking about issues that were going on in our lives, personally and in our workplaces. One thing that I learned in Partnership Milwaukee was to be very aware of how and why people show up, and this idea that we're all held accountable to one another. I think this is true not only within our workspaces, but within our personal lives, within our families, and really just understanding that we don't all come with the same education or knowledge on certain issues. We don't have the same experiences with working with different groups of people or in different spaces or settings, and that's okay. And to be able to celebrate those differences and really take the time to build relationships so that way we can overcome conflict, and really be aware of the issues that divide us and how we can really use them as an opportunity to bring people together. One piece of advice that I would give folks interested in joining Partnership Milwaukee is to really come into it with an open mind and a willingness to learn. There were certain topics that I felt very knowledgeable about, and there were certain topics that I really did not have the right language or resources to effectively communicate about it. And I think being able to be aware of that for myself, and also allowing my group members or the cohort as a whole to be aware that I may not be where I want to be in terms of understanding a certain topic, and that's okay, but I have this willingness to learn, and there's an understanding among the group that we're all here to assist one each other in that journey.